live on a very special Blood Moon Day. Moon Day, Moon Day. I am the goddess of the moon, the high priestess Phoenix, the Lilith reincarnated. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American sybil. I am your messenger god, the first child of God. As I said, the Lilith reincarnated. In order to have kept up with me, you had to see what I post on my community page, my latest live video, and anything in my shorts. All right. I actually thought the video was running and I was talking, but it wasn't, so I have to repeat my words, and I'm going to do them quite quickly. In my community page, I posted a bunch of memories. We're going down memory lane. I posted a short. It was the first short that I posted about growing weed out of nowhere on a pavement, being the Empress. Second one I posted was my daughter and I, how we were called to by the Eagles, right? After that, and what I just posted recently, the last thing I posted was a video of when I returned to the light, when I first got into heaven consciously, and how that felt and what I experienced. Really? Yeah, we're doing a real serious trip through memory lane here. So, oh, and I posted a picture of the white buffalo that I told the story about yesterday. That was all part of my awakening. Where'd all this come from? Just running down memory lane, I suppose. We're going to close up these chapters. I'm so close to leaving the dark night of the soul and starting the next chapter. Really? It's a big jump, super jump. In that video that I just posted in my community page of coming back to the light, or accessing heaven, I think is what I called it. I talked about how I was just in the kingdom of God and there was all these beings, angels, his army of light, and I was unfamiliar with them. And it's really funny because now I'm here with this book, which is the Planetary Leadership, and I know all of them. I know all of God, not all of them, most all of them I've not consciously or consciously worked with, and they came in a couple weeks ago. As soon as I started the fast underneath the eclipse, they came into my video and I was like, oh my gosh, they're all here. And I didn't know why they were all here. And it's really funny because it took me back to when I first got there, and they were everywhere. And I didn't know exactly who they were. I knew they were God's Legion. That's all I called them. And they would just come up and speak to me and this, that, and the other. And now it's like I'm pulling out their cards and telling you who they are. And I'm just, the whole planetary leadership is really on deck. Really? Yeah, so we're going to start our reading with our forecast, which is, I don't know, February what? No, we're not in February. We're in March. That's right. March 1st, 2nd. Yes, March 2nd through the 8th. So this will give us a weekly forecast. I'm going to pull a Metatron card, and we're also going to look at this Planetary Leadership book, which will probably bring us to some more Ascending Master messages. Really? Yep, that's the go-ahead. Go ahead with it? All right. With all the recent planetary changes, it's no wonder the world is cloaked in a confusing aura. As we adjust to the massive shifts, we need to navigate some nebulous skies over the next few weeks as we gain our footing. By April, everything will be full speed ahead, and the universe will be able to forge forward with bravery and confidence once again. Aggressive Mars moves into gentle Pisces on Monday, where it will remain until April 9th. During this time, it may be very tempting to repress one's views in order to get along and keep the peace, which could lead to feelings of resentment or personal weakness. They pointed that out in our weekly reading to watch out for some bullshit like that. Really? Hey, let me put a card up because people are always looking for cards. Fucking card readers. Really? Yeah, Metatron's got a card for us. Oh, yeah. What? Shine on. Shine on. That is so cool. Really? Yeah. Given the circumstance of how I opened the video and I told you, how did I access heaven? I just reclaimed who I was. I honored who I was, and that's what got me back into heaven. Not denying who I was, but standing in it. It was the beginning of standing. I was in Oklahoma, and I was going to start a spiritual, I don't know. I had plans. And God set me down. He said, not here. And I had this huge cry about it. I was going to start a ministry, a spiritual ministry. And I had all the plans and I had everything sorted out. And God sat me down and he said, no, you can't do this because of the backfire it would happen. And I was so upset because I had built up to, this big grand introduction of myself and my gifts and what God was asking. And I had this huge breakdown with God that week. And he's like, I'm like, why? Why? It's like, I wanted you to see that if you could do it here, you could do it anywhere. I was terribly sad about it. It took him a few weeks before I dealt with it, and then he bailed me out and I went on my next mission. But it was a big thing, and that's what got me into that state of mind, was just claiming, you know what I mean, being honest about that. And I spoke about it yesterday when we were doing the teaching of being baptized in the Holy Ghost, and how in the beginning I hated this. I tried to hide it, and God just kept pushing me out there, and he wanted people to know. And now I'm slowly, on my own terms, coming out. And that's a big deal. And that, the more that you step into your power, the more power that is given. Really stop denying, as we say this, stop denying who you are just to be pleasing. And that's exactly what Lilith is here to teach you. Really? Yes. All right. So when it says some bullshit like this, I'm like, stop, dude. During this time, it may be tempting to repress your own views in order to get along and keep peace, which could lead to feelings of resentment and personal weakness. Try to go with the flow for now and keep a list of issues, oh God, and people you want to address directly in April when a better astrological climate prevails. Dude, that's some fucking Cat Williams shit if I ever saw it. He said, just keep quiet. Keep quiet. Wait till April. Wait till April, and we're going to April Fools these motherfuckers. We're going to fools these Universe is quite tricky. I'm just saying. Anyways, that's funny. Let's just move past Monday, whatever comes on Monday. What happened? No, this dude, I already popped off on this dude first thing this morning. Really? Oh, man, it was the pop off. I was like, you want to write me up? I'm starting trouble. So he just thought the shit was funny. What was it? I already know that these douchebags at night don't make coffee, and that the people that come in the morning will have to make the coffee. And it's stupid because these douchebags at night don't do shit. They have a whole cleaning team here, so they're not responsible for shit. As I said, they're placemats. Fucking, we have 3 on-site security guards. We have this, and then there's these people. They get paid to stay on their phone all fucking night. Whatever. So I go down to get sugar. What I don't have is sugar. I made my own coffee and I don't have sugar. So I go down there and the dude's like, yeah, there ain't no coffee. I was like, yeah, I know better than to rely on y'all. And he starts laughing. He's like, yeah, I was like, I don't know why you can't just make some coffee. I don't know whose job it is. He's all, no, it's everyone's job, but it's not my job. I was like, it's not your job. What is your job, bro? What is your job? What do they pay you over $20 an hour to do for 8 hours at every night here? He's like, I'm just saying, we all do it, but it's not my job. I was like, but whose job is it? Is it his job? And at that moment, here comes the supervisor, his supervisor, which I have every morning. I have spiritual talks with. I was like, this dude says it's not his job, which it must be your job. Whose job is it to make coffee at night? Or what is your guys' job to do at night if it's not just to keep the coffee running? Because they do it all day. There's a whole bunch of them that come. I don't think it's any of their job. But as soon as they get here, they have to do your job, or whose job is it? And it turned into a shit. And then I just walked out with my shit, with my coffee, like, go fuck yourself. Really? And then homeboy came up later. He's like, the dude that I put him in, I was like, you deal with this dude. He's talking about it ain't his job to make fucking coffee. What the fuck is your job, bro? Like, what did they tell you is your responsibilities when you come in this building? To sit right there on your phone and give everybody looks as they walk in the door? Like, what is your job? To make a key in case they lose it? What is your job, bro? Seriously? And that's why I don't want a concierge job. That's stupid. I don't want to sit there. I thought it was funny until I saw that this shit ain't funny. This is an automated position that doesn't need to be fulfilled by a human person. Realistically, I mean, seriously, don't we got security at the door? The fuck are you doing? You're not sitting there. And then if they do have somebody that sits there, they're usually asleep. Seriously? Fuck. And this is how, people are like, I want that job. That's all you want to do is sit around on your fucking phone. You want to get paid to do nothing? That's humanity. This goes back to yesterday's video. Everybody thinks that's the image of happiness. That's the image of loserness. You are a loser and you are bored and there is nothing challenging you. You are not using any of your body. You are just sitting there for 8 hours a day, stuffing your face. You could have been at home, but you found a place that'll pay you to do some shit like this. That's fucking unreal. And people aspire to do some shit. Now think about it. The night people get paid for this type of shit, right? And what do they do all day? Fucking sleep. These are the epitome of fucking, what is this? Self-sacrifice. Like you have no fucking ambition. You do nothing during the day or the night. Did you brush your teeth? Do you take a shower? Like seriously, I'm not saying like everybody, but I'm saying there's certain people in certain positions that certainly don't do shit. They get paid to do shit, not shit. You can't even make coffee, asshole. And I'm that bitch. Here comes loudmouth Lilith that wants to start a revolution over coffee first thing in the morning. As she has a cup of her own and sugar, she has everything she needs. There's no reason for her to open her mouth. Here I come talking shit. Really? Here I come to ruin your fucking day. He asked for it, bro. Was I mad? At this point, I don't give a fuck. Go tell somebody that gives a fuck that she told me how to do my job. She told me to do a job. Do something with your fucking life, bro. Get out of my face. Why are you even standing there like the coffee boy? What are you doing? Are you looking for something to take home? What is you really doing, bro? Seriously? Oh, man. That's why I tried to run away in the forest and not be part of humanity. I'm not going to be quiet. Try to go with the flow for now and keep a list of these issues and the people you want to address until April. And it's a better astrological. I won't be here till April. I'm going to see this thing fall. I'm going to watch it on news, bro. I already said it. This shit's going to close down. Somebody's going to come in and do an audit of this shit. They're going to be like, oh, this is all types of fucking bullshit. Who's running this trap house? Tuesday, it got better while I was here, but it's not going to be. There's not going to be nobody here enforcing nothing. There's no enforcement of justice and truth around this bitch. They're all full of shit. They're liars. Swear. Fucking thieves and fucking this, that. Tuesday, lunar eclipse opposes Mercury's retrograde. If you've been clinging to an outdated relationship, later, hater, you may find reaching a point of reckoning where your delusions are swept away and you realize you need to move on and make space for a truly worthy person to enter your life. Well, if I haven't already swept him out of the fucking closet. Oosh. I heard Wolfman today. I was like, what would he call you? A dingleberry? He's all, here comes your dingleberry. He's not. God. At least he calls you something nice. Wonder why I call you bitch. That's what Wolfman's gonna call you. I'm gonna call you his biggest fan. Here comes your fanboy talking about my dingleberry. Seriously? He knows. You know who you are. Loser. Good luck in your marriage. All right, moving on. It could be easy to get swept off your feet by a sweet-talking charmer on Wednesday. Hey, call me. But be aware that this charisma may actually be a tool of manipulation and control. Oh, you're gonna play mind games with the freaking the goddess that rules over the mind and emotions? Don't get your feelings hurt, motherfucker. Don't get your feelings hurt over here. I love when you guys try to play mind games with me. It's like I'm out of my mind, and you're trying to put some shit in there that isn't even in there. You're stupid. Did you work on this? Did you practice this in front of the mirror? Is this your mirror magic? Talking about some shit that you don't even know about. Anyways, I'm strapped into my chair quite quietly here. Excuse me, that's just really funny to me. As heady as this day is, it would be best to avoid arranging a date night with a new suitor, as you could easily be let down on the garden path. Sounds like that loser. Thursday is the best day of the week, filled with cheerfulness, benevolence, and positivity. Sounds like a thirsty Thursday to me. Get out there and surround yourself with your favorite people and activities. Weekend. This is an incredibly romantic weekend. With the heart and mind aligned in equal measure, a new perspective. What is this? A new prospect who comes into your life at this time could morph you into long-term partner. Whoa. So get in there and mingle. Couples will be able to bond through long talks and shared activities. Tips for a 5-star week. Lie low during the first half of the week. By Thursday, the skies are clear. Make the rest of the week a perfect time for socializing and dating. Whoop whoop. Well, that's for only those of us that are, open to real levels of love. Those of you that settled for fake love, you're fucked. You better just, hump and dump the chump. I don't see nothing wrong. Just turn the lights off and close your eyes and keep me out of your mind. Cuntass. That's what happens when you settle for less than what you deserve. I think it's not a settle at all. I think you got exactly what you deserve. Realistically, until you realize you're more deserving, then you'll stay, undeserving. Really? Pretty much. Watch out for that. I'm like the fucking spokesperson of singlehood and how good it is to be, all alone. There's those that just, they accept it as failure. Don't come around to me, Allie. You're making this game look bad, dude. You don't even know how to play the game. You got your feelings hurt the first time. You and Marshall are on the deck. Go over there. You guys have no idea how to get out there and be brave and have fun with people. You're all, oh, they hurt me and I'm so sad and nobody loves me. And maybe you should go out and try to be better instead of talking about how bad it was. Your stories are weak. Really? I mean, not that I'm great at it, but at least I go at it full force. Really? Yeah, guess who I'm going at now? This dude. Isn't that scary? Yeah. Really? It always is. For the dude? No, for the universe. The colliding of the energy. Let's go on to being the beacon. Number 39, green. Being the beacon. A, the void. That's where we really need to be. Your authentic self. Who are you? You don't even know who you are. Hey, is this number 44? Straight from the angels. Master number 44 energy is linked to the angels and to you as an earth angel. Hey, if you listen to that old video, you can see my older videos. I gained more acclaim. I gained new titles. In the beginning, I didn't say all of that shit. And now I have to say all of that. And the one they gave me last, I haven't been saying. It takes a long time to get it in. What is it? Spiritual psychoanalyst. I need to get these cards out for you. That's what they just said. Really, I need to teach you some more things. That's all I'm here to do. Teach the people. What do you need? Crystal Mandala Oracle Guidebook by Alana Fairchild. Really, you don't need them. I'm going to teach you. But if you want to learn to pretend to be like me or something, I'm not really sure. All right, these are put together in number sequences. So we have the 8s. 8 is the frequency. You see it right there? The frequency of the goddesses. These are all the goddesses and stones and powers to work with. Then you have the 4s. These are all the archangels. It starts with who? Metatron. This is his card, his deck, that guy over there, right? Then it has the 3s, the ascending masters. So the 3-3 portal at 333 is the blood moon that was proclaimed by all the ascending masters and the prophets before that here. Bink, 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 bink. Realistically, yeah. So a message from our angels. We know that it's going to come out of here. I have the archangel oracles too, but we're using these. Why? Because they're high-level light ones that they're taking us back into. That's it. I went through them. I was like, yeah, I got it. And then I got to retake this class. Oh, that's lovely. All right, so let's see. Archangel Metatron is right here. He's giving you power. Really? Should we, unless they mention another one, we're going to stay there because we can go through all of them. I mean, Gabriel, we should probably talk about. There's Melchizedek. Damn it, Beavis. Really? Where's Christ in this? Just kidding. He's probably in here. I know he is. Really? Yeah, of course. He's an ascending master. As well as myself. I'm looking at, hold on. Ramael. Oh, these are the angels. Christ isn't in here. No, Melchizedek. Gabriel, that's who we're looking for. Gabriel. We talked about him last night. Gabriel came to to Muhammad, to myself, to many. Why? Because he is the freaking messenger of God. Really? Okay, we'll stop there until they bring up another one. Really? What is all this? Well, those are the ascending masters. This is selenite, which is this big quart thing right here, selenite. And clear quartz. I have some just to show you because I'm about to use it for this incantation. When are you going to do it? 3 o'clock in the morning? I know it doesn't hit us until 4, but I'll be out there geeked out. Really? So this one, I'm going to use this for some magic. See that? That's a clear quartz. Really? Yeah, that's what you use to work with Metatron. Clear quartz. Actually, I use citrine. I tell everyone to go to citrine. Yeah. To understand all this magic stuff, you'll have to go see the video I just posted. It was doing magic in the name of Christ. Really? Yeah. All right, so we have divine protection, power, and safe to be seen. That's what Archangel Gabriel does. He puts you into your position, and he makes you stand in your position. He calls you to your position. It's all in my videos, bro. Really? My whole awakening and my interactions with each of them individually, how I came to meet them, but then later what they taught me through life. Yeah? All right, let's go back to the beacon. Be the light. I am the light. That's what I said. I'm a light worker. Starseed, Earth Angel. They gave me those. Really? Yes. You are reminded that you are a beacon of light to the world, a place of refuge for those in the dark, and a port of call in the storm. Yeah? That's what I am. I'm supposed to go into, I am supposed to hold his light as I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death. I told you, I'm not Jesus. I just hold the light for them. Really? I'm real dark about it. How do you think I can survive down here? Really? It's not like I'm in a bubble. I just carry a bubble while I'm swimming through the water with you. Take a breath. Go into the bubble, God's bubble. That's how I see it. If you were to explain it, if I wasn't to explain it dark and light, like I'm just walking as a dark being myself, holding the light, calling people to it, okay, then look at it differently. Look at it in underwater. We're all underwater creatures, and I'm holding a big bubble. I'm not in the bubble. I hold the bubble so you can go into the bubble. What's in the bubble? What's in the box? God. It's a new reality. You go in and you never come back out. That's what that means about the light. Really? I'm just holding it. You'll see me out there with my candle. calling them in. The world needs your light like as never before. Look at the raging sea of humanity struggling to free itself from thousands of years of pain. So many holding up. They're getting on my heartstrings. This is why God brought me. I'm supposed to help them face their pain, help them overcome it. They can't just be healed by the hands of God. They need to do the healing themselves. Holding up their hands for help, so many drowning because they find no one signaling the way home, back to their own inner light. How are we to create mass awakening and change without people like you to help us? I'm stepping into my role of power and position as his prophet, and that's what came out yesterday, and they're reaffirming today. There's not another one coming, guys. I tried to downplay it because I didn't want to do it, but I've been telling you the whole time that this is what he's called me to do. I'll have to stand amongst the leaders of this world and proclaim God's light and do everything. And the reason I'm doing it is so that everybody across the globe can heal themselves. They can hear this message, to redeem themselves, to release themselves of the pain and suffering from their own self-created bondage. When I started this, I spoke yesterday about the whole awakening where it happened. I'm supposed to take Wolfman to take it for his awakening. The lady, I re-listened to the video. She said it's called the Awoken Valley or some shit. I didn't know. Again, it was just all spirit driven. And it's like, I came out and I didn't want to sound crazy. That God had given me a prophecy that I was going to help save the world. It made no sense, and I didn't like the idea of it. And it took a long time to start stepping into it, where now I do it proudly. I walk out and I tell the whole world who I am and what I am, and I'm here to do it. And the next part is giving them the footage, giving them the whole story. The documentary, goes completely viral, and it's so fast. I can't stop it. And now all eyes are on me, and I have to step into it, and I have to be, you know what I mean? I have to reach all the people. And at the same time as I'm running around doing all of these fucking conventions and interviews, I'm still on the ground building a community. A 4 point, as he said, it's going to cost, the first one's going to cost $4.2 billion or $1 million to create. The first one we create here. But it's not just here. He wants his spiritual communities, pop up churches if you want. They're not churches, they're communities, self sustained communities where people can live happily ever after forever. The people that come in will never leave. His chosen people. I don't choose. Realistically, seriously. He gave me this a long time ago, and I'm like, okay, I didn't really, I doubted myself just as everyone that's chosen. But I kept doing it, and I kept walking in it, and before you knew it, I was it. I was the priestess. I was doing everything that he said I was capable. I became everything he said I was. If you realize the power of your light, you would turn it up, not try to hide it. If you saw how many needed it, you would offer it fully. If you could see the difference your light makes to every single person you touch, you would never again doubt your true calling. You ask, but how, where, when? You block the light in by waiting for the right time, the right circumstances, the right moment, when it's actually just about shining. Through difficult days and happy days, you shine, as you never know when it is needed and by whom. It will be noticed, it will be picked up on, and it will transmit its frequency to the right person and call forth the acts of service that is needed from you. They'll notice when I'm gone. They may act like I don't matter while I'm here, but they'll notice my light when I'm gone. I'm not just, I'm unforgettable. People notice when I'm gone because I do shed so much light. Here comes loudmouth. What am I always yelling about? What am I loud about? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There's that Kanye in my fucking shorts. They'll notice. The night shift, the day shift, everyone. I'm a presence within here. Everyone will notice. There will no longer be that girl that sits there and burns the smoke, that's smiling, that's laughing, that's smoking, that's dancing. Where's the girl that always dressed weird? I'm always missed. And that's because I have a presence, and that presence is my light. I have a mouth too, and that mouth comes from God. I talk a lot of shit, but it's true shit. And you can see I always want to keep my shit to myself because I don't want to hear what comes afterwards. But being brave enough to talk all that shit is what got me where I am. Not being afraid to talk the truth and to say it to people's fucking face. To be a beacon of light for others is to be noticed and stand out. And I told you I hate that. I hate that they're always watching me and following me, and it's like I'm famous without even being famous. You cannot shine slightly. Either you shine or you don't. And that's what I mean. I can go out there all scrubby dubby, fucked off, fucking it doesn't even matter, bro. They just keep I can't hide from them. I can't. They just gravitate people the dark because they need it. They never seen something happy. They never seen something like me. Talking shit to fucking, you know what I mean? To be. It's like you just came up to me and bothered me. Everybody just comes up and just sits by me like I want to be your fucking friend. Like I'm fucking Jesus calling you in. It's not. And I tried to explain that to you. What kind of people come to me? The absolute sinners, bro. Dark people. They feed off my light. And I told you that yesterday. I used to be pissed off about it. Why do you just let them? I have a never ending light. and they need it. And that's what I mean. It's like, I gave you good vibes yesterday. I gave you good words yesterday. I gave you good advice yesterday. I told you good things to do yesterday. Now you're in my face today with the same bullshit. It's like, didn't I give you the light? Didn't I give you the truth? Didn't I give you direction? Didn't I give you God's word? Now here you are again in my face, and you want more of God. You want more of me, and it's not that. You just want to sit by me, and you want me to tell you how to live your fucking life. And it's like, fuck, I just want to sit here and listen to God tell me how to live my life. I don't want to deal with your fucking life. But again, he does that. You know what I mean? He puts me out there, and everywhere I go, I can't not say what I'm about to say. He just puts the words in my mouth. And sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I didn't say it. My Holy Spirit said it. Really? I mean, but that's the curse of the priestess. But it is. I'm the only one out here spreading truth. I need to learn to be a little bit better on the delivery, and that's it. But there's no filter to the truth. The truth is the truth. Like it or love it, or just hate the fucking truth because you're a liar. In any position, I'm looking at what happened this morning. In any position, at any other position, you prepare your job for the next, to turn it over to the next shift. You close out your shift and you get it ready for the next shift. Whatever that might be, organizing your desk, filling up, the drinks, cups, wherever you work. Your job is to make sure that they come into, you know what I mean? You pass it along. So with that being said, why this motherfucker couldn't make some coffee for the morning shift? You're doing nothing, bro. And you're mad because I told you you're doing fucking nothing, and you want to laugh about doing nothing and tell everyone it's someone else's job while your supervisor's standing right there and I'm right here for this shit? Did God not get me out of my trance and take me to fucking McDonald's the other day to tell them that they ain't nothing? You think I literally look around for fights to pick all fucking day? Like I just wake up on some let's fight? No, I'm fight energy. And to be honest, I don't really have the fight in me anymore. I'd be burnt out on some bullshit. But that's just what it means. It's like that light. It's different than what you think love and light is. All that fake shit, nobody wants to hear that. You bring one of these fake ass magnetize yourself type bitches to the dark side, you're going to get eaten up, bitch. They're going to eat you up. You ain't dark. Real recognizes real. They need someone real to guide them through the real life shit because they need someone. And you know what? I've really been through it. I've really been through all the shit you've been through and worse shit that I still ain't told you. And that's why you feel safe to tell me about the dark shit you're in. And my job is not to judge you, but to get you out of that shit and closer to God. And I do that with every single stranger that comes up to me and dump trucks me with their fucking trauma and their darkness. I understand my position. They're coming to unload it because they need someone to give this to. And it won't affect me as much as it's been hurting them their whole lives. Fine, give it to me. But take what I give to you. It's unfair for you to dump me with all your pain and I take it, but you won't take the happiness that goes with it and apply it to your fucking life. You've been waiting for someone your whole life to tell this to that could give you sound advice. Are you listening when I can tell you what comes next? Which is how to accept this, understand this, forgive this, and move on from this. Going back to B, what happened? I spent 3 days trying to tell her how I went through what she went through. I've been there, dude. Both my husbands got other women pregnant. I've been through this twice. Let me tell you how to get out of this. All right. So after 3 days, I don't want to hear it anymore. And I tell her, and she flips out on me and acts like I'm a fucking bad person, and then goes and links up with the other girls that don't like me because I told them about themselves. And then I took a jab at her the other day. Why? Because God put me there. Was I not supposed to say nothing? Why would he show me it if he didn't want me to say anything about it? I never go to fucking McDonald's for no stupid shit like that. He put me there to see this and so that I could say something. I hated that. I tried to hide that. I tried to stop that since the beginning of my awakening was my loud mouth. Until I accepted my mouth was given to me by God, and the things that come out of it are God and the Holy Spirit's, and I'm with it. I support it. Unless it's me and I'm like, oh, that was me. I'm just being a bitch. I'm being negative. I'm projecting on you. Really? That's what it is, to be the messenger, the voice of God. And that's what I'm supposed to do, bro. Street preacher, bro, in the deep. I'm a missionary of Christ, going to places where it's far from. These are the farthest unbelievers. I'm going to witchcraft. I'm going to pagans. I'm going to fucking Muslims. I'm going to fucking Republicans, rapists, fucking drug dealers, everyone, bro. The people the church will never go near. God has called me to, because he wants them near him. The uncleansed by the uncleansely by the churches is who God has me fucking rolling around with down here. Why? Because really, I think the fucking shit is funny. You kind of gross me out in my flesh, but ultimately my spirit is like, whatever. If you want to know the one that bothers me the most, it's the liars. It's not the rapists. It's not the murderers. It's not the fucking, it's not the child abusers. It's the fucking liars. Because in order to be a murderer, you're a fucking liar. A thief is a fucking liar. A fucking cheat is a fucking liar. A fucking person that beats their kids is a fucking liar. A fucking rapist is a fucking liar. A greedy person is a fucking liar. Let me catch you lying, bro, and we're done. Because I know that's not where, that's the gateway to everything else you be doing. If you'll lie about it, you'll do much more. They always lie. That's the one I don't forgive. I'll forgive all the other bullshit. Come clean. Don't you fucking lie. Now you're spineless. Now you're nothing. It's too easy to lie to people just so you don't have to face the truth. You don't have to face the fucking music. The truth shall set you free. I'd rather have an honest criminal, an honest drug dealer, an honest pedophile, an honest racist, an honest fucking bigot than a fucking liar. Be honest. And as I see this, I see DMX. I don't like Drake. I don't have to like him. That's good. You're fine. Nobody said just be nice to the motherfucker. Nobody said you had to like the motherfucker. Just be nice to the motherfucker. That's all God said. Be nice to a motherfucker. We ain't gotta like you. Just saying. Going on. To be the beacon of light for others and to be noticed and stand out, you cannot shine slightly. Either you shine or you don't. And you do and you will. And your light matters. What is all this? I don't know. It always has. You have a role just as much as anyone else, you ask. But how can the world ever change? And that's where it says, it's like, how can one person change the world? Is how I started like this. And then all of the one people with the same vision came to me and showed me how their one life mattered in time and changed time forever. And this is my time to use my life to change time forever. It is by each person shining so bright that eventually the darkness diminishes. But the world needs many of you. No one can do it alone. And that's where I have to put down my pride and my ego and my fears. And I have to trust that God's chosen wolfman to help, and he's not against me, but for this situation. You are all reflections of each other, building a much bigger light than you can ever imagine. Beacons lit around the world switch on, activate, join together, feeding each other. When one person's light gets low, it is recharged by the next light beside it. There were times when my twin flames would, we would work in synchronicity. I would say something, and then Royce would say, he would piggyback it, and then so would Russ, and then here would come Logic, and we were shining it. And that's what I said, the mirror effect. I'm supposed to shine it to them, and they're supposed to shine it to their viewing, and we're all supposed to be shining God's light. Just keep passing the light and being the light. It is your role and your mission, and the angels and Metatron thank you for it. Without light workers on the ground, noticing nothing is possible. I want to go back to this. Magnetize yourself. You make videos for 275,000 fucking people that think they're fucking light workers and earth angels. They think they're out here chosen ones and that they're God's part of God's army and they're doing God's great works. By doing what? Being weak people that are chasing, partners that don't give them attention? By having a regular job? None of you know what it means to be a light worker, to take in light codes, to be a voice of God, to hold the light for others in their darkness. People claim this all the time, and I made plenty of videos of what it means to be a light worker, to be initiated, to hold that, to be their statue. You're not that. You don't spreading positivity with what? Your negative thoughts, your insecurities, your fears, your doom and gloom, your loneliness in your house with your cat. Shut up, bro. You're not out there spreading light. You think because you try to have a positive outlook on life, you're a light worker. You're a chosen one. You're a fucking earth angel. You're a divine feminine because you're in your fucking feelings. Which feelings are you in? What are you doing for humanity? I said that to my daughter this morning. We had a quick talk and I almost had a cry. I'm going to end on this. Hold on. Without light workers on the ground, nothing is possible. But with each of you in place, everything is, and a new dawn can be born for the world and every living being within it. So shine your light. Page 105. I talked to her this morning. We were driving, and she's like, "There's my friend, my gay friend from my friend group." She's like, "I always notice him because he always wears those shorts." I was like, "Does he only have those shorts?" She's like, "I think he only has like 2 pair, Mom. He wears them all the time." And my heart dropped. And I was like, I want to get him some shorts. I could easily get this boy some shorts and just have him put him in a bag and give him to my daughter, and she could give him to him. And it has nothing to do with me having a job and going to a store and buying them out of my pocket. I know where resource centers are. I could go downstairs to the clothing bank downstairs and grab some shorts for this kid. I could take from my son and get my son new shorts. I would feel fine about that. My heart dropped. I was like, it hurts me. It hurts me that they go without. And it's not because their parents can't do. It's that everybody's struggling right now. And I was like, I don't understand it. As I was pulling, I know exactly where I was when I said this to my daughter. I was like, isn't it shocking that me with no job and we don't have anything, we're the most abundant people, the most resourceful people, and we have so much that we can give. But everybody else that's working so hard have nothing to survive on. I promise you I could. If I made it my mission today, I could go to the clothing bank downstairs and 2 others, and I could find this. And I have tickets in my purse that are $5 off at the Goodwill. I could go buy this kid some shorts, and she said he doesn't own a jacket. He says his legs don't get cold, but sometimes his arms get cold. And that's where I wanted to cry. He's not only in shorts, but he doesn't have a jacket. She was just telling me about her gay friend. And I'm ready to cry about what he doesn't have. And I'm ready to do something about it. That's what a light worker is. Somebody that will act in it, will see that someone's struggling and actually want to do something about it, that it weighs heavy on your heart. The pain and the struggles of a stranger will break you to where you must do something for them. For no reason to go around and say you did it, but because you cannot think of this person without what they need. And God has given me the ability, if not their parents, in my magical abilities, He's shown me that I can do something for a stranger. I have nothing to do today. We could do this and the kid could get offended and throw it away. But I could, out of the kindness of my heart, go and, you know what I mean? I saw the kid. I saw his size. I saw what he was wearing. She said he only has 2 pairs of, basketball shorts. Shit, my son has tons of them in a box downstairs. I could literally go take them out of my son's and just do, you know what I mean? Trust that God would give my son more too. That's what it means to be the light and have an ever-flowing cup of love. Resourceful, the Empress. To go to God. I'll go to God and He will tell me what to do, how to help you. I don't even know what's wrong with you until you come tell me. And then the whispers of God are in my ear. Tell them this. I don't have the answers, but I know where to go for them. That's what sets me apart. And again, it's like, it's not that it would come out of my pocket, because God is who is in my pocket. It's not what I put, but what He continues to put. It's Mary Poppins' bag, bro. It never ends. His blessings never end. And especially if I'm looking in my bag for someone else, I may not find what I need for myself in that bag, but if I'm looking for someone else, it's in that bag, bro. He'll put it's Saint Nicholas, it's Santa Claus, bro. He's got something for them. He's going to use you to bless someone else. That's what it means to be a light worker, bro. Really? And now that it came up, He gave me something to do, because I didn't really have anything. And I saw the kid. He's just, you know what I mean? Same as my son. Be a blessing on someone else. You know what I mean? Just a stranger. Go help somebody that in need. Not because you know what I mean? You get to run around and say it, but because you can. You do because you can. When nobody else can, you can. Why? Because God has given you the ability to do such things. That's what a light worker is. That's what an earth angel is. Right? That's what an alchemist is. Taking all this dark and I put out light. Really? That's what a priest is. I could pull out my priesthood book and tell you I'm called to do all this. The outreaching, the ministry, helping people during grieving, you know what I mean? Births, baptisms, all of this. I've been trained for Hogwarts Station when we build this foundation. I've already built it. Some of you right now, this is the time He's calling you into your future, Gabriel. You know what I mean? And all of this, the Ascending Masters, that portal that comes tomorrow, this whole biblical fucking opening is calling you to the light. I'm not the only one down here. I'm just one of a kind. And that's what's really funny. It's like, I always make this joke. The fucking, the guru, the silo, and the witch walk into a bar. First off, the guru and the silo aren't going in the bar. Who's going in the bar to go get the sinners? I'm going. I'll go. You guys stay out here. It's a strip club full of sinners. Let's go. Who's going with me? I got them. This is going to be good. Who you got any dollars? Who's got some dollars? Come on, guys. You don't got a dollar? God, we need $1 for the strippers. Really? I'm there. You won't. The church ain't going into the strip clubs. They're not going into the trap houses. They're not going into the projects. They're not going to the places I'm going. And I'm going there. In the name of God, I'm going into the projects, bro. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Circle G, Mr. Plum. I'm not scared of the black neighborhoods. I'm not scared. You're not going to make me scared of God's people that need God's word and God's love and God's resources. That's what God made me. That's what it means to be a godly person. Fear no man. Come on now. Really? Yeah. Just, high on some God shit, I guess. Really? Yeah. We can all run around and be dark. I mean, nobody get as ugly as me. I am the darkness in which you derive your hateful, vengeful, evil feelings. There's Lucifer. Boo, 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 boo. Not even. Hell no fury like a woman's scorn. I can match your darkness, but what makes me more powerful is not matching it, because I'll crush you with darkness and you'll never survive. It's that I can alchemize your darkness into light. Your darkness just gets consumed by mine, and I actually consume you with it. But the light just as well. And that's what it is. It's like my light is so strong. That's why they run. These girls can't even feel comfortable sitting on my block. I'm out there praising God, and that's it. That sage, my smile, me dancing. Ugh, fuck that bitch. Yeah, you take that nasty, shitty, negative attitude to the back of the lot, you fucking lot lizards. Really? That's what it means, dude. Fucking negative people, they can't stand you, and you can see it all over your face, all over their face. Like they're just straight eating shit at the very look at you. It's like, what did I do? I just woke up looking fabulous, huh? And you can't stand my energy. Really, though. You just can't stand, you can't stand to be you, and you really hate me. Because everything about me makes you realize that you ain't shit, bitch. Are we talking about women? No, bitch is gender fluid, bro. We're talking about men and women alike. The very sight of me makes you fucking quiver. Unless you got some goodness in you. And that's why I'm always intrigued. God brought you to me, huh? The audacity, that guy, I saw him again. Saw him last night. Fucking guy, I'm in the middle of a full moon ceremony. The entire internet is terrified of what I do. And you want to come over and just tap me on the shoulder and talk about Santa Muerte, huh? Who are you? And that's what I said, of course. If you have any darkness on you, it sure called you to me under the fucking moonlight. It's the dark goddess. Go talk to her about some dark shit. All right. God be with you. Really? Yeah. It's great to be me. It sucks to be you, though, doesn't it, though? I don't know. Watch out for, what did they say? Keep your mouth shut until April, and then you can tell me all about your feelings, I suppose, if you want to be that person. I'll tell you today. I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll tell you yesterday. Really? I'm not. Unless God says, look the other way. And that's what it is. He'll be like, look, don't look at them. Don't talk to them. Don't say nothing. And I don't. And then he'll be like, you better say something. And then Pac's like, say something good. Make it good. All right, you're going to, all right. I'm ready. Really? I've been waiting. And that's that list. He said, make a list, bitch. Make a list and check it twice. Keep a list of those motherfuckers today. Don't say shit today. You save that shit till April. You waited till April to tell me about some shit on fucking March fucking 2nd? Yeah, bitch. It meant more after I watched how the whole month unraveled. I'm going to check in with you haters in April. See you check in, you April Fools. That's too fun. I think I'm going to do that. Really? Yeah, I'm going to go help that boy out. Gives me something to do. Really? I don't know. Maybe I'll find something else there too. Go check my mail. I'll get new flowers. I need to put these flowers out with my offering. Oh yeah, I have to do an offering. Duh. Yeah, I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna make an offering and to the boy. Really? That's what happened last time she brought this scrubby fucking kid, this fucking transvestite kid with a fucking fucked up Halloween wig. I felt so bad, dude. Again, a bitch is on welfare, but I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go buy this kid a fucking wig, bro. I'm going straight to that fucking hair spot off of 6th in Aurora, bro. I'm gonna get this kid a fucking wig, dude. This is madness. He ain't gonna get no love with that shit, bro. Really? I'm serious. And I found one and I got one and she gave it to him. We got a brand new Halloween wig and I said, give this to your friend, bro. Really? Yeah. I know. I'm a resourceful ass bitch. Call it ghetto. I don't give a shit, bro. I can answer dreams. And that's it. One man's trash is another man's treasure. And I'd be digging in the trash. I'd be digging in the crates, is what they call that. Really? Yep. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm already dressed too. Hey, CJ. What? Want to do something? Want to go somewhere? Oh, as soon as I tell him, he's gonna say no. To the donations and to go check the mail and shit. It's like Ned's. He never wants to go nowhere with me. It's like, nah, bro. But then, like, he'll set off this energetic field, and he'll be bored. I know right before he's about to call me, I can feel this pull, like I've been gone too long, and then he'll call me. What are you doing? What are you doing? I felt you were bored 15 minutes ago. Really? Yeah, these cords. Did you cut the umbilical cord? Yeah, I think his dad did. I think he was there for just about that. I think that's the only thing he witnessed to this boy's life. It's too bad, dude. And he never saw him. It's a weird mirror. He looks just like him. It's just terrifying. Seriously, it's a mini you, dude. Crazy. Actually, he's bigger than you. I think he's gonna outgrow you, dude. He definitely has a bigger shoe. This kid's gonna outgrow you. Really? Millie would beat your ass, bro. Millie would beat your ass. He's real passive. Millie would take you down, bro. Jeez. Me and you. Oh. And then God put more of her in there. Ooh. Children of the corn is what I heard. Oh, fuck. Can I say something funny and then I'll leave? Oh fuck. I saw it in Bridge Fit's fucking story. She had no corn popcorn. What the fuck is no corn popcorn? Do your kids have a corn fucking thing? No. Why? 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 Unless you're allergic to corn. And she's not. Confirmation. She's not. She feeds her kids corn. Why do you eat? What is no corn popcorn? God just put her here to irritate me. I just want to point that out. She's just living her best life, but everything about her life is just irritating to my very flesh. Really? I don't like your wife, NF. I'll be nice to her, but everything she does makes no sense to my logical thinking of what a woman or person should be doing. What the fuck is no corn popcorn? Why does she have to juice the juice every morning? You bought her a juice. This chick, bro, if you don't start her a cooking show or something, a kitchen show, what the fuck, God? She's like all fucking Martha Stewart. She's Rachel Ray, and I'm scratching my head like, God, these fucking Eves. I'm sorry, God just didn't make me like them. And I've always sat there like a fucking monkey in the tree of life watching these bitches, scratching my head like, why are you doing this? Why are you listening to him? Why are you doing such things? Why don't you just do something with your life? Why don't you have a life? Why don't you get a life? Why are you doing these? I just don't get it. God will make me watch it. So like, I don't know. It's like torture. I swear to God, this is what I see in my vision. When they put Wednesday, they sent her to summer camp and she was just too negative. So they put her in that happy room and made her be happy. It's like, oh, I'm so happy. It's just, that's not, oh God. Don't make me go there for a weekend. Jesus Christ. Your friends and all of that. It's like, you're like parent teacher conference. That's the vibe I get off you. You're like parent teacher conference. You're like, the lemon Lulus. You know where you would live? If you lived here, you would live in Highlands Ranch. For sure. You're one of those people. Really? I don't mean to categorize, but you're a type. There's a type of you. There's a bunch of you. Really? You're not my type. Really? No. Mm-mm. I'll show you kindness and respect. But what the fuck is no corn popcorn? Where does it come from? It's the same with all that shit. You don't have any allergies to milk, but you'll drink almond milk and buttermilk and all this other stuff. Like you just do it to do it to. Why are you doing it? Oh God, I just saw the mirror. Oh God, she is Lilith. She wants to be different. God, you're that's a very watered down version of different. Yeah, she just doesn't want to do things the way other people do. She wants to be rebellious. She wants to do things different. Fuck off. Ew. Fine, I'll leave you alone. If that's how you explore your rebellion is through non-traditional ways of eating, fine. Do you eat with your toes? Is that why you don't wear deodorant? Oh God. Now I have to be forgiving to all of this. God's like, it's Lilith. I won't see it forever. I won't see any part of me in you until I do, and then I have to be forgiving to the bullshit. It's like, why are you doing this? Why can't you just do what other people do? And that's where I saw it. I was about to say it, and then it's like, because she's a Lilith. Why do you have to be so different? Is what I was about to say. Ow. All right, fine. Can I stop staring at this different one? She's way different. You made her very different. No, you didn't. There's a bunch of weird chicks just like her. She's got a whole friend group of them. They get their nails done and everything and talk about the same shit. They eat the same shit. They stop. These chicks. All right, you could equally live in Broomfield or Arvada. Those are the Broomfield girls. Dude, just anywhere on the west side. You're a west side girl. West side. What does that mean for you over there, Wolfman? That means she's like, she's like fucking, she's like Pomona. She's like northern San Diego. Really? Yeah. Where would that be? I don't know. I wouldn't even say Mission Bay. She's worse than that. Yeah. Uh. For real, La Jolla, even further up. Seriously, there's certain people that live in certain places. Her and Russ's family are probably friends. They, they own property in the same community, gated community where God has put them away from us normal people. All right, be the light. Be the light. Don't match their darkness. Just walk out there shining bright. Be happy. Make people mad. Just kill them with kindness, is what Jesus said. And that's what I did that day. All I did was drive by that bitch smiling all big, laughing, and she's like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. It's like, dude, my smile brings that much out of you. You know I'm missing some teeth, right? I didn't even put my teeth in for this. I'm like, geez. People hate my light. Really, it's just given to me by God. It's just joy and stuff and all that. What I use it for is really dirty. Oh man. All right, well, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go shopping for some kids, some gay kid. I don't know. Maybe he'll have a better gay lover if we get him some better shorts. That's what she said. She can always recognize him by his shorts. I'm gonna go try to find this kid some shit. Really? Yeah, I feel it. I feel a calling from God to be a blessing. You too. Go bless somebody. I didn't know. You never know who needs some help. And that's it. And I got really heartached about it. I was like, I could do something. Really? Yeah. I don't know. She said it's his friend. It's not like her walking up. But there's these videos too of where these cool kids walk up to the kids that are bullied that don't have shoes and like bless them. It doesn't need to be a video. They don't need to, make it intrusive. But I'm sure he would like some new stuff. And I talked about that earlier in my last video. People like Jonica and Russ, they're just constantly tearing off new tags. Everything is new. This kid don't even have shit, bro. And that's how it was. That's how it is for most kids. And, as much as Russ makes stories about the struggle, he doesn't have those stories. He doesn't have those stories of pass me downs or just not having. And that's what I said. I was like, it doesn't mean that his parents are on welfare, bro. They're paying the fucking $2,000 in rent, fucking, you know what I mean? $200 to $300 in fucking phone bills, car insurance, electricity, and don't forget how much this teenage boy eats in food. They can't afford to fucking clothe him when they're trying to feed him. Times are hard. You're gonna have to learn to be resourceful and not to be so high and mighty and expect the finest things when there are people that don't have anything. And that goes back to POC. It's like, how can you sit there and call yourself successful and watch everybody else go hungry? How does that make you feel good? How are you prideful, Lewis? Because you're putting a couple of kids to school in Europe? You're worth millions of dollars and all you can afford is a couple kids, and then you start some racing programs. You owe it to youth to give them a chance to crash a car and die. You're stupid, bro. Get a life. Get a vision. Get God. Get God. Get on your knees and pray to God. Gabriel, get him. Really? Well, the full moon's going to get you. And to the rest of you guys, hey, doom and gloom, but maybe not. Just be the light. When everybody else is dying in the darkness, when they can't pay their bills, when they can't figure out a meal. You know what I mean? If you're that person, bro, go help somebody. Why? Because God gave you the power, bro. They're powerless. You're powerful. Use your power for good. What would it hurt you to go pay somebody's light bill or go buy a fucking, you know what I mean? Go buy them $200 in groceries or even 50. Go put some gas in somebody's fucking car. It's not even profiling at this point, bro. You can see who needs help. You don't have to be psychic to see a person that's struggling. They're everywhere. Pick one. Any one, bro. You don't have to look for the sorriest one. Just pick one. Go help somebody today. Why? Because it's good for your soul, bro. It'll make you feel good. You might not know you might be eating top ramen for the rest of the week, but you knowing that kid is not eating top ramen for the rest of their life will make you feel good, bro. Really? Yeah, man. Give up your plate for someone else. Give up your seat for someone else. Maybe you go through a hard week so they didn't have to, 1 week they didn't. That's all that means. Be a blessing. And God loves a joyful giver, bro. And he'll it's not about if I do this, something good will come, but it is a promise. He'll replace anything that you give, from a true heart, that you're not just trying to get something in return. Really? Yeah. I got mine. Really, other than that, I really don't have shit to do. I'm waiting around. I got to go sign my lease later this afternoon. And after that, it's like it's the afternoon. What am I going to do after that? After that, I got to sit down. I haven't heard from anybody, so I'm still in a pause. So I'm just going to go do God's work. That's it. I didn't have plans for today. Whatever God told me to do. I mean, I'm going to get my last, I need my address. That's all I'm waiting on. I could easily ask it, but I'm being called to do it in this kind of time period. Is wait till I get my full address and I've signed my lease to do anything else. And it's not like it's not going to happen, but I'm just using that as a time. And then I'm going to do my taxes because I want them. I'm sending for amended taxes, and the amended taxes get sent out by mail. And that's why I got to keep going and checking my mail at this other place because my state amended taxes are still coming over there. So I don't want to do my taxes until I have my new address so it can come to my new house. So that's all I was going to do today. Was after I got my new address, is just go to H&R Block after and do my taxes right after, and then slowly fill up the house. I'm not going to run out of here to a place that has nothing. I have to slowly fill it up and then get into it. So by this weekend, hopefully by this weekend, I'll get it all. I'll be moved out by next Monday, is how I see it. But I'm not, no, no, and no. Nope. I'm going to put on my eyebrows and I'm going to go do what I said I was going to do, which is a ride through the neighborhood. And that's more than God ever lets me do on a Monday. And I'm going to drag my son so I can take him out. We never have time together. I always let him just fuck around, but I'm going to make him come with me. Why? I don't know. He can sit on his phone in the back of the car if that's what he wants to do. Same thing. Really? You never know. Maybe feed the boy or something. Do something out there. I'm being guided to. Well, that's my day, and that's our week, and that's our energy. And I hope you get right. And there's some bullshit in the comments, and I'm going to pass on that. Well, I wish you guys a good day. Be a beacon of light. Laters, haters.